Hello golfers, Jess coming to you from the Jess Frank Golf Academy YouTube channel at the beautiful Deer Creek Golf Club. And today, US Open preview. US Open week, ending on Father's Day. So much great history in our national championship. One of my favorite weeks of the year. Just brings back so many memories about my dad and I growing up and playing golf together. It was just really nice. And a great way to learn the game. Remember waking up with him early Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings, and getting to the course at 6 a.m. and watching the sunrise and carrying our clubs. So just amazing memories, always fun to reminisce and think about it. But, so what do all the US Open golfers this week, what do they do in common? You know, they all might have different looking swings, but what are the things that the US Open, the players that have gotten to the US Open, what do they do the same? So number one, they are able to hit the ground in the same spot every single time when they swing. So when they swing a golf club, they're not one time hitting the ground behind the ball, they're not missing the ball, they're not topping the ball. They're hitting the ball solid out of the center of the club face pretty much every single time. So if they stand over a golf shot, they're not worried about missing the ball. They're able to hit and make swings and make the same bottom of their swing every single time. So they're going to hit the ball really solid, really high, and being able to control their golf ball, because the majority of the time they're going to be hitting the ball out of the center of the club face and making good contact. So that would be fundamental number one. Fundamental number one of what all the greatest players in the world do. This is a fundamental, not a variable. So the fundamental is, they're able to hit the ground in the same spot every single time. So that's what they all do in the same manner every single time. So they're able to make, little swings, big swings, hit different shots, but they're able to hit the ball solid every single time. Number two, they're able to create enough power. So they're able to hit the ball far enough to play the game. No matter what course, they're going to play 7,800 yards this week. Probably going to play longer if it rains a little bit, or if it's if the rough side long. Obviously the rough is longer, but they're able to hit the ball far enough to play any golf course. And number three, the third fundamental, is they're able to control their golf ball. They're able to the direction that they're able to hit the ball. So they have contact, power, and they control their golf ball for direction. So these are three fundamentals that the best players in the world all do the same. Now what separates the winners from the guys who finish in the top 10 and then missing the cut is usually it's the direction that is off. Not hitting the ball solid or hitting the ball far enough, because they all do that. It's usually creating the curve or controlling the curve. And so what I want to talk to you about today is, how do you create all three fundamentals? How do you hit the ball solid? How do you hit the ball far enough? And how do you control the face? And so number one starts with setup. When you get over the golf ball, your setup, your shoulders are over your hips or over your knees, over your feet. I feel like there's a little more weight onto my front leg at address. Then from there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a pivot where I'm going to extend, tilt, and turn my body in the backswing. Okay, and then on the way down, I'm going to bring my arms back down, hitting back into the backside of the ball, and bring it all the way through, and extend, tilt, and turn on the way through. So these are fundamentals that can help you play better golf every single time. So this is something that we can do, and that you can do. And the key to this, I love doing this, for me, is that when you're going back and you're swinging the club back, you're going to feel that as I take the club back, my left shoulder goes down, my right shoulder is going up, and you can see here as I maintain a very centered backswing. My arms are straight, my hips have turned, my shoulders have turned more than 90 degrees here. So this is a big power source, being able to make a full turn. But you can see is that I'm not the most flexible person in the world. Flexibility is not my main thing, but I'm able to make a full turn because I understand that when I allow my right leg to straighten, my left leg to bend, and I'm able to turn, let my hips turn, I'm able to make a full turn. So if you watch all the players in the US Open, they're able to make full backswings. They're able to do this because they know how their body works mechanically. They understand that the body extends, the body tilts, and the body turns like any human can do. So that's why I always say, like, anybody can play this game. So you can go ahead and do that. And no matter, you know, what shape you're in, you do not have to be the world-class athlete to play golf. You just have to know mechanically how to move your body. And some people can extend, tilt, and turn more than others, or you can extend, tilt, and turn in a shorter backswing, which I recommend to a lot of players because it's much easier to extend, tilt, and turn in a shorter motion and be able to hit the ground in the same spot every time. And you're able to make sure the weight's forward, your handle's forward, your head stays center. So I'm able to hit in shorter swings. I'm able to go ahead and do that. So what I did right there was I was doing a drill. It didn't look like a drill, but it was a drill. The swing is the drill. So I was doing the drill as I was talking to you about, okay, I'm going ahead and I'm tilting, extending, turning my body. I'm making sure that I'm able to hit the ground in the same spot every time. So this is a drill. This is something I do on a daily basis. I mean, just making videos helps me become a better player too, and a better ball striker, because I'm able to do this methodically, take my time with it. I'm not hitting a lot of golf balls, but I'm able to go right from the drill of saying, okay, I'm going to make a extended, tilted, and turned backswing and bring it right back down into my front swing, my front part of the arc, and be able to hold my finish. In fact, just got off with a great friend of mine, Mr. Al Vermeil, who's a strength and conditioning coach for the Chicago Bulls for a long time, and we were talking, and he made the perfect point. He said, right after the drill, you should hit a ball. So as you're doing the drill, so you're going to do the drill. So here's my extended, tilted, and turning. Here's the follow through. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go right to the shot. And I hit the ball really solid and straight right there. So I was able to go right from the drill to the shot and be able to hit the ball really solid. So I didn't waste any time. So I'm doing the drill, extend, tilt, and turn, hit the ground in the same spot every time, extend, tilt, and turn. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm able to hit that ball solid every single time. Now, I'm not trying to swing as hard as I can. I'm not worried about distance right now. I'm worried about hitting the ball solid, which gives me ball speed. So you got to remember, when you hit the ball in the center of the face, it gives you ball speed. That's what a lot of these effortless power, what we talk about effortless power, that's what the PGA Tour players and the LPGA Tour players are able to do. They're able to move their bodies to create effortless power in a kinematic sequence that's allowed you to swing the club around your body, transfer angular momentum to the club head, because you're creating the biggest circles possible in your swing. So now, if I want to go ahead and hit a bigger shot, I can add a little more speed through there. I can create some speed. I can extend, tilt, and turn my body. Hit a nice little draw, little 7-iron, about 150, 160 yards right there. So really solid, but I was able to repeat this over and over again. I didn't hit it fat, I didn't hit it thin. I was able to make really good contact and send the ball in the direction. So I created good contact, I created power, and I created the curve that I wanted. I hit the ball pretty straight with maybe a slight draw. So again, this week, a lot of fun. Love the US Open week. Just brings back so many memories. My first US Open was at Medina in 1990. I actually was one of the volunteers there. I was 15 at the time, not to give away my age, but 15, was there with Hale Irwin when Hale Irwin won. So it was really cool, amazing experiences. Just remember seeing those guys play Medina number 3 and just do things that I was just pretty amazed at, and it was a lot of fun. So that was my first, experience being at a US Open. So again, great memories, again, with my dad, playing golf, learning how to play. So hopefully this resonates with you as well. So enjoy the US Open. There's going to be phenomenal shots and phenomenal stories coming out of this week. So if you really like this video, please subscribe, please turn on your notifications, please leave a comment and tell me what you really liked about the video and that helps you. I love hearing success stories. Again, I love teaching this game. So again, my name is Jess Frank, Jess Frank Golf Academy here at the beautiful Deer Creek Golf Club. Talk to you soon. Thanks.